Hey everyone, how you doing today? It's me, David, coming to you from my whiskey den here in Central Ohio. We're having a wintry day as I record this video. Recently, I did a video, my first taste of this Hotel Tango single barrel ready to drink bourbon, essentially 118 proof, 117.8 proof. I got at a Wise Guys liquor store in Indiana about a year and a half ago. Did not care for it at all. I will provide a link at the end of this video to that first taste video. So someone had mentioned in the comments, which I figured I was probably going to do anyway, is soak this bourbon in wood chips. So instead of boring you with watching me do that, what I did, I took a mason jar, this mason jar in fact, I took about a handful of these authentic bourbon barrel smoking chips I got at my local Menards store. Save big money at Menards, and I did. And poured the bourbon in there. I got a little bit of it left in here. I should see if I could do a little before and after. We got a few drops in there. And I let it sit for a good week, maybe a little over a week. I did look at it every day, a couple of days. I think one day I took a little sip of it to see how it was. It wasn't that great. But you know what? This is where it's at now. It's about day, I think it was last Friday. So it's about 7 days now that I did it. So I know the color's gotten a lot deeper and darker. I keep looking around. Any of you have a golden retriever? We have Nellie, who is this beautiful English cream golden retriever. And if you ever watch those Subaru commercials of the dogs in the car, those light colored, those are the English creams. She is the sweetest girl, but man, she retrieves everything. Before I started recording, she had something in her mouth. She was chewing on something. And darned if she would not let that go. I forced her mouth open. I'm kind of giving myself a little bit of time so I can let this open up a bit. And it would not fall. I don't know what it was. But anyway. She just cracks me and my wife up. So anyway, here we go. I'm not going to bore you with the details of the mash bill because just watch the other video. This was, I will say, originally a 2-year age statement. It was not good. I don't know. It's looking kind of funky now in this little glass. Do I even want to try it? No. Not good. So let's see what it is now. I'm sure it's still that same 118-ish proof. I mean, it smells more rich, more elegant. It's kind of, it's hit or miss when I do this thing. So if you have a bourbon that you do not particularly care for, maybe the flavor isn't as strong as you like, try it. Try this. Try doing this. It typically turns out for the best. So let's see here. I mean, it smells good. It smells a lot better than it did. Oh. That's my acclimation taste. I have not tried any of this yet. It's better. Still don't really care for it. No. It's not the greatest bourbon that I've had. And I was hoping, a single barrel. I've heard good things about Hotel Tango bourbon, but it's just not for me. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's just too raw for me right now. So tell you what, maybe what I'll do, let it sit for a few more days and continue the video. So through the magic of video, that's what we're gonna do. So we're back. um, this is actually, so that was Friday. Today's the following Tuesday, so that's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 4 days later, and I checked the jar. I mean, look at how dark it's gotten. I didn't want it to go too much further. I did try it, but I'm gonna try it for you. I took a smidge, all right, just a smidge. So what I did, I took second mason jar, and then I took a funnel. This is like a canning funnel. So when you're canning foods and stuff, you put that on the top of the mason jar and pour your stuff in. It makes it easier for it to go into the jar. Took a paper filter, and you can see, the sediment from the wood chips. So we've got that filtered. And then I took another funnel and put it back into this bottle. It still smells really harsh. You would think that usually this oaking will really mellow and smooth and a bourbon and make it richer. But yeah. It's better than it was. I mean, getting a lot of spice. Um, but it's just still not that great to me. I hate. I don't know. It had so much possibility to it. A high proof, like I said, 117 proof bourbon. I mean, I'll stick a. I'll. I mean, it's nice and dark and it looks rich, but it's just still really ethanol-y. Spicy. It's got some sweetness to it. For me, it's just the oakiness. Now, but again, that it's it should be a really good, rich, decent, expensive bourbon, a single barrel. But it's just not. It's just not for me. To me, it's kind of a. I ain't gonna say it. I wanna, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm sure people out there really enjoy Hotel Tango, but to me, it's just a cheap, not very good bourbon. Now, hopefully, in the last couple of years, perhaps they've changed the mash bill, or they've upped their game, or whatnot. But again, this is from September of 2021. I mean, the stopper won't even go in right. So what I'll do, just put it back on the shelf, and I'll try it again. But if I don't, what are we going to do with it? People will actually pour bourbon down the drain that they don't like, and I don't want to do that because I spent money on it. And I will most likely use this to, marinate some ribs or some meat that goes on the grill. Put it in some baked beans and let it bake in there for some flavor. But as far as a bourbon to drink like this, maybe I'll throw some 7-Up in there or use it in a mixed drink. But to me, not the greatest of bourbons. So again, if you have experience with Hotel Tango, is there something? Don't tell me to get the schmallow or whatever it is. They've got like a toasted marshmallow flavored bourbon. No, I don't want any flavored bourbons. And if you got to flavor your bourbon with marshmallow flavor, it's like, drinking coffee and drinking Starbucks, okay? There's a reason why they put all those syrups and flavorings in Starbucks coffee, because it ain't real good coffee and to me, it's not a really good bourbon. So, but maybe I'm missing something. Maybe their more mainstream non-single barrel offerings are good. Let me know in the comments what you think of Hotel Tango. If you've had it, what's your experience with it? Again, am I missing something? So we'll leave it there. Until next time, it's me, David, coming to you from my whiskey den here in Central Ohio. I hope your next pour is your best pour. We'll catch you soon, and thanks for watching. Hey everyone, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe so you can be notified of future videos as they drop. Thanks for watching.